Nick, you're starting to remember who you really are.
Are you saying I've been brainwashed?
No, memory wiped, to hide your psi abilities from the movement probes when you were captured. The shot I gave you should help reawaken your powers.
No, this is crazy.
Deny it all you want, but how else can you explain
Well, I'm still going after my men.
It's too late. They're being processed into soldiers for the movement. They're probably being converted as we speak.
My men would never work.
Welcome back to Let's Play Psi-Ops, Psychic Operation. That's the actual title of the Japanese version.
Nice.
Yeah, very redundant.
I'm super confused here. So they're being converted. Why did you have to kill any one of them?
Well, we're not going to kill them. We're going to go save them.
Well, no, but the movement.
Oh yeah, the movement there. The opening cutscene, the big action set piece that really brought us into the game, that made no sense whatsoever when you actually see the full story.
All right, yeah, that's...
You're just the tip of the iceberg.
Okay, so that's basically the start of, like, the bullshit. Like, wait a minute, if they're just gonna brainwash or mind control them or whatever, why are you gonna kill them?
I guess they had to kill enough that they could capture the rest, but it's a flimsy excuse. Time for a power-up.
Excellent. We have made it. We've done it.
Yep, this is the one you've been waiting for, and a bunch of other people as well, for good reason. But we won't get to experience it for a little while yet.
Damn it.
Because I moved the tutorial to the end of the video.
Of course. No, I'm just thinking, like, with Buff McSlam Chest here, I just, like, why would you shoot his friend, even though he shot one of your guys? Like, you're just gonna mind wipe him and shit.
Yeah, that made no sense. That's super bizarre. But we're actually going to get an answer to that specific question, why they shot our little friend back in the opening cutscene. So, just be patient.
Just to prove a point.
I'm very curious to find out.
I just said be patient.
I want to know the strategies of American Jason Statham. I want to know what his thoughts are on the matter. And if those thoughts can explode people's heads.
Very likely, yes. But in the meantime, we're going to be real cruel for no reason. Because we have the means to.
Yeah.
These weird tubes back here, I was hoping they would, like, burn people, because they have weird, like, heat distortion effect on them.
What the fuck is that?
I have no clue. They don't do anything. It's weird.
That's super weird.
Can't explain it. Don't need to.
Maybe they're teleporters.
Something like that.
Perhaps they filmed their Star Trek fan videos here.
So this is great design. You gotta go up the slow elevator, it summons troops, and then you gotta go down it, summons more troops. But we killed most of them. I'm trying to do something here.
Oh, you're gonna squish him.
I'm gonna try to squish him. I just barely missed.
You almost got the total recall. Almost.
Yep. So I gotta zap this one again.
Damn.
I managed to do it in my practice run, on accident even.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, there's our new power.
You did a thing.
Here it is again, if I can get over there.
Oh, okay. You're draining the psi from their corpses.
Exactly. It's our psychic power recharge power.
Your psychic vampirism, if you will.
Precisely. To quote Anton LaVey.
You telling me that all that blue goo that you've picked up this entire time is entirely useful for boss fights only?
Yeah, effectively.
Damn.
I was going to demonstrate the full mind drain on this poor sap, but he was even more unlucky than we could have possibly imagined, and the room filled with poisonous gas the second we stepped in.
So did you like clip through the door to shoot him at one time, and then the rest of it was just like, nope?
Yes, precisely. One bullet did make it through the bulletproof glass.
Okay.
It's fine, don't worry.
That was a strong bullet.
Very strong.
Yeah.
First bullet of every clip.
All of these rooms, if we set foot in them, the same thing will happen. They'll seal tight with bulletproof glass and fill up with poison gas. Only one of them has to be entered, so...
Oh, remote viewing does take up psi power. I feel like that's like something that shouldn't. Just feels kind of useless.
Yeah, the fact that psi power doesn't regenerate normally without the mind drain power does kind of make remote viewing a waste in all situations.
Suck his brain juice, come on. Oh yeah, when they're alive it's way better.
And that's why I wanted to watch this. There we go.
There we go.
That was pretty cool.
It's the scanner's GIF ability.
I believe you mean GIF.
I will fight you.
I don't know what scanners is, so there is that. And also, it's GIF.
I'll link the GIF after the video.
Good, you should.
I think you mean Judd.
Sanders! You're not dead. Let's go. I'm getting you out of here.
You had like 5 bullets in you.
He got better.
So they're reanimating corpses? And there goes his head. Wow, there's his face.
Wow.
Yeah, this game's super fucking violent.
Sarah, I found Sanders and he attacked me like some kind of zombie.
They're meat puppets, reprogrammed with an implant to fight for the movement.
This has to stop. I'm putting this base out of commission.
Get to the mainframe room. I need blueprints on this place, and we need more information on the General's plans.
If only we could blow faces the fuck off.
Man, if only.
Oh, and Sanders went to heaven. Bye, Sanders.
So, is he the only one that, like, when he mind talks, it doesn't have the little echoey effect? Because it was very weird to me that he's emoting. I figured he'd be, like, talking, but there's no echo to his mind speak.
Yeah, the fact that he was, like, pounding his fist and shit, that was super lame. But, yeah, he doesn't have telepathy, only Sarah does. That's why she can speak to him.
Who's there?
But we can't... It's weird. She's basically reading our mind,
That's awesome.
whereas Nick is just thinking. Hopefully he's not thinking too hard about Sarah.
Allegedly thinking. We can't prove that.
Very true.
Yeah, I don't think Nick would appreciate such slanderous lies.
Yeah. We're actually going to meet, like, the bosses throughout this game. They're all masters of one of our specific powers. Sarah is in the movement because she's a master of telepathy, which seems really weak. Like, they must be desperate if they're taking the master of telepathy. Basically the person who has a psychic cell phone.
But you could kind of read your opponent's next moves, right? I mean, that seems to be somewhat useful.
In theory, but she's not a fighting master of any sort.
Fair. So do we have a remote viewing master then?
Yes, we do.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh yeah, that's one of our bosses. Only one of our abilities does not become a boss later on. Oh, this incinerator here, this is the moment that the game shows its true colors as a murder simulator.
Hell yeah.
So does someone have the ability to explode people's heads through sheer telepathic absorption? Is that what's happening? Are you gonna have to fight that boss? The boss that just explodes your head very fast?
I guess we'll have to find out.
Oh no.
But no, I actually misspoke. No, that ability does not become a boss.
I guess that's a good thing.
I guess we are the master of head explosion.
Truly. And then there's 2 abilities that other characters have that we don't get. One of them being telepathy. We don't need telepathy though, so.
The other one is just bluffing. They're really good at poker.
Sort of.
Wow.
On the right track.
Fucking serious?
It's a little more elaborate than that, and one of the worst levels in the game. But we'll cross that bridge when we unfortunately get to it. for now, we're going to enjoy the good stuff.
I'm surprised you haven't picked up any of the shotguns.
Well, the shotgun has a bit of a drawback.
Uh-oh.
That only comes into play now that we have the mind drain ability. It's going to be explained in the tutorial, but the shotgun explodes people's heads, and if they don't have a head, we can't mind drain them.
That is a problem.
Fair. You could probably suck on the stump of the neck and get some mind juices that way.
That's a regular vampire you're thinking of.
Sarah, I'm at the mainframe room. The door is locked.
I should have known. This is a high security area. Probably the only one with a password is Jove Leonov.
Leonov?
He runs the Meat Puppet program. He's a former KGB Psi agent and master of mind control. The password is in his office. Find a way to get it, but be careful. His powers are dangerous.
Ugh, Russians.
I'm gonna post that picture then. Scruffo knows the one I made. When this goes up,
I know what you're doing here.
Yep. Yeah, actually, I'll post it now, too, because why not? Why not?
I can think of several reasons. But turns out Sarah's not just being rude when she calls all of our dead friends meat puppets. That's their actual name.
We are now beginning to reach our quotas.
Your production quotas leave a lot to be desired, Leonov.
The reprogramming process has taken time to perfect.
Tell that to the General.
The General is quite aware of our setbacks, Barrett. But the operation is now ready to go forward.
We're leaving for the Black Sea today. He expects his quotas to be met.
I understand.
Oh, hey, Nick. Nice to see you. I'm just gonna walk by now.
Other door. Not time for a reunion yet.
Aw.
So close, though.
I was hoping you'd give him a huge hug.
But we can't get in there to get our password that we needed. That's the whole reason we eavesdropped.
So I'm gonna take a quick guess and say that Kingpin is the telekinesis master.
That's a thought. Especially because we've seen him lift an oil tanker and throw it at an army.
Yeah, I don't know. It just came to me in a moment of serendipity.
Yeah. Yep, he's the TK master. Job there is the mind control master. And the person who invented the whole meat puppet program. The guy who has morally absolved us of all this murder, because they're just brainwashed zombies. They're as good as dead anyway.
It's like the zombie conundrum.
I have so many questions. If they're dead and you drain them, it doesn't drain them very much, but they're already dead when they're alive, and you drain a lot from them.
Yeah, the manual goes into it a little more. They're not supposed to be resurrected like Sanders was. Sanders is, I guess, some weird edge case. They liked him for some reason. Normally, they just get, mind controlled over and over and over again, so that they still have their free will, but they lose their personality and become completely compliant to all commands.
Okay.
Permanently.
Fair enough. Well, of course, the reason why Sanders was an edge case is because he was the love interest. And as you know, in order to make a character stronger, you have to have their love interest die. And almost immediately, too.
Aw.
Did you find anything?
Yeah, a map of the movement's compounds and blueprints of this place.
Great. Send me the data. Meet me in the warhead storage room off of the main silo.
Where?
According to these plans, there's an air duct that leads to the silo shaft from the mainframe room. Look around, you're right there.
A map and a slightly more detailed map. Excellent. Good find.
Yeah. The objective here was very stupid, but easy to complete. Just gotta go in a line. Now we gotta make our way back. This level involves a lot of backtracking, which is its main downfall.
Yeah, I've been noticing that a lot with just the game itself. Is that backtrack.
Quite a bit of it, yeah. It is a vast problem the first time you play the game when you don't know where to go next. You have to press pause all the time, open up the map, and just see where you're supposed to go. Try and interpret the map, which is very vague. It's a lot of the way they padded out the game time. But the LP format saves you all that suffering.
That's always a good thing.
Quite.
Yeah, I was hoping that Nick would use his telekinesis jump in order to make that. Oh my god!
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Need I remind you, this is indeed a murder simulator.
Also, I was going to bring up that a lot of these... Oh, Nick, please. A lot of these serendipitous
He's fine.
future visions really remind me a lot of Sands of Time. Just the character being able to see the objective off screen through a series of vents and hallways.
Yeah, they're sort of technically non-canon. It's basically just the developer saying, hey, press this button to turn people into paste.
Oh my gosh, Nick. You have a gun.
Welcome to Manhunt, Psi-Ops.
Yeah, seriously, it's very lucky that we decided to pick this game of the list I sent you guys. Very good choice. In fact, it's ridiculous that I didn't play this game until about a month ago. Truly ridiculous.
It's quite the game.
Yeah, it's quite my kind of game.
I can see that. And now you're just gonna run back just because. Hey,
Press the button.
I don't blame you. I honestly don't blame you. I'd do that too. Like, you're not worth the bullets.
I need to have a word with you two after this video. I swear, you're good. You deserve to be blindsided like that.
Yeah, probably do. But they're just meat puppets. Why not just reduce them to meat?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Turns out they were the most human all along.
Maybe they're not meat puppets. Maybe they're just really inspired. Maybe they really believe in the cause.
Yeah, the movement actually isn't that evil fundamentally. It's their methods that are horrifying. And the fact that they hate all of humanity.
To be fair,
I mean,
who doesn't?
Yeah, I certainly do. I would probably be on the movement side. But it's also fun to be Nick, who is a sociopath who kills everybody.
He doesn't kill everybody. Everybody's already dead.
Again, that's not true. They've just been forced into servitude.
That they're already dead.
They're basically slaves.
It's okay, Nick. They're just zombies. They're zombies.
And he never once tries to save them. Just kills them.
You want to nuke the place?
Not quite. These warheads don't have any nuclear material left, but they still have plenty of the conventional explosives. I've salvaged them for the materials we need for you to blow this base.
Me?
You trained for this kind of op at Mindgate.
Mindgate?
The secret Psi-Ops arm of the US military. They sign our paychecks. Wow. Don't you remember anything? The memory wipe allowed you to be captured. Your true memories were supposed to return once you were past the movement's mind probes. I'm sorry, Nick. Something's gone wrong, but we have to move on. According to the blueprints, this base has a major structural fault. I've marked 3 key locations. Placing the explosives there will take the whole place down. Mindgate is counting on us.
Along with the memory wipe, a big thing they keep bringing up is that Nick had facial reconstruction to help him sneak into the movement. We've seen him in the past, so apparently his facial reconstruction consisted of a goateectomy.
Frankly, that was the most moral thing they've done.
Yeah, pretty much. So we're facilitating some workplace accidents right now. It's pretty fun.
OSHA needs to get here fast. This is seriously a problem. Look, there are no guardrails or anything. It's awful.
Yeah, it's actually very dangerous the first time. I don't know why this fucker's still alive, but it's very dangerous the first time you go through here not to fall off yourself.
I question, like, if these are supposedly mindless thralls, right? They're kind of mindless thralls?
Allegedly.
Pretty much.
Allegedly mindless thralls. Why would they even shout when they're falling down? They'd just be like, whatever.
Yeah, they definitely try to have their cake and eat it too by making them moral targets to kill, but also having them be fun to kill by reacting as though they're human.
Thank God.
And these guys, they're not mind controlled at
No,
all.
they're not. I shouldn't laugh.
The scientists and the construction workers, they're perfectly in their right mind.
I really shouldn't have laughed there, but I don't know why. It was funny to me.
Nick,
Like I said before, they have the best reactions to being killed.
Nick, please, come on. You have a gun.
The soldiers just are like, please God, no. But those guys, they go nuts when you try to kill them. It's great.
I wonder why.
That also looked painful.
A little bit, yeah.
He was just a bit unarmed. This game actually has very, very in-depth backstory that they never go into it in-game. It's only in the manual. This room's annoying because the second you step in, the alarm goes off. There's a scientist who can inexplicably tell that you've entered the room, so he sets off the alarm, but he's in a different room, so it sends the soldiers to him and not to you.
Nice.
Yeah, it's got to be a glitch, but it works in our favor most of the time.
That scientist is actually very lonely.
I was just thinking that scientist is a secret psyker and everything, so that's... And here comes
No.
the Inferno. Here comes the Inferno.
Nothing can stop me from burning people alive.
Is he gonna go and try to press the button again?
Yeah, you gotta watch out for civilians, because the one thing they do, their highest priority is to set off alarms that are in the area.
That's weird.
Yeah, if they're alive, they will set off the alarm, so they are actually the highest priority. They're the most dangerous target in any room.
They really just wanted you to kill people.
Your highest priority when you see a civilian is to commit war crimes, as you see fit.
Yeah, I'm happy to comply. Ironically, the whole reason we hate the general and we're trying to take him down is because he was indicted on war crimes. You see, he used to be the general of Mindgate.
Wouldn't doubt it.
What is Mindgate, you ask? Surely you ask.
Wait, are we the baddies?
We're something.
Wait,
that's for sure.
but do we have any skulls on us? Because if we have skulls on us, then definitely we're the baddies.
We have a shaved head. It's not looking good for us.
They've got the vaguely swastika-esque symbol, so clearly they're the bad guys. The writing in this game is so bad that the only reason we're the hero is because we're the protagonist.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Mighty Number 9.
That's a broken leg right there.
I actually appreciate that one guy that you killed. It sounded like you snapped his neck.
There's a guy whose arm is stuck through the ladder railing.
That's the guy. That's
He's
the
just
guy
gonna
that
stay there until he evaporates.
I think that you snapped the neck of.
He's really holding on for dear life.
Didn't work out for him.
There is one thing I will say about a lot of games that have psychic abilities. They don't really go far enough.
Yeah, this game might go too far.
No. I really would like a psychic neck snap.
That is in Second Sight, so that might be the game for you.
Fair.
I totally forgot about that.
And I'm pretty sure it's in Force Unleashed.
Definitely in one of the Star Wars.
Yeah.
Or two, or...
All.
The Star Wars games, not so much, because they kind of
Suck.
do it. Yeah, at least for representing the Force.
Well, what a resourceful little rat that's wandered into my maze. I'll enjoy bending your mind to my will. I'm not too fond of getting my hands dirty. Instead, I take over the minds of others. They do everything I say, like good little puppets. They even see for me.
Things you really don't need to talk to somebody you're about to kill about. Like, seriously.
He's doing his Machiavellian villain speech. Ooh, I sewed my eyes shut, because I'm so good at mind control.
He's blown up how many people, and he's like, whoa, that guy doesn't have eyes, that's fucked up.
You are lost.
So apparently, Job's mind control allows him to cause people to spontaneously combust.
I don't know about spontaneously combust. I think it's more that, like, they have grenades on themselves, and they're basically doing the suicide bomber thing.
Sort of, but the soldiers this early in the game do not have grenades, so...
Oh.
But your explanation makes more sense than anything I can come up with. What we gotta do is wait for Job to turn them into a suicide bomber, and then grab him and throw it at one of the meat puppet spawners.
Or just throw him at somebody else.
That's also fun. And this area is nice enough to spawn infinite Psi elixirs for us.
Oh, nice.
I can sense with every move.
I appreciate that they keep with the RPG, I guess, rules? Or how would you describe it? Basically, elixirs are the things that will fully replenish your mana.
Naming convention, yeah.
Conventions, there we go. Wow.
This boss is really nice. Not only does he explode them for us, but he also gives them a nice beeping sound.
Well, Straya, you've managed to wipe out a whole squad of my finest soldiers. Such a waste.
Like, really intricate design.
I am in.
He's very good at this whole psychic thing.
Wait, if your ass is, mentally controlling them, every soldier would be your finest soldier, wouldn't they?
Yeah, technically they're all him. Here's his mind control ability, and it's very obnoxious. It reverses your controls.
Our greatest weakness, a box. Oh no.
We'll see that a lot. A lot of boss fights are won by throwing a box at the guy.
Ouch. Yes, it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, he is not to be trifled with. And if you'll recall, the checkpoint was before the cutscene. That's a recurring problem with all the bosses.
Are you capable of opening and healing while he's doing that? Because if not, that's a great dick move, honestly.
Yeah, that would have been a more reasonable way to add challenge to this fight, but yeah, I could go here right now if I wanted to. I'm trying not to. I don't know why that didn't hit me, honestly.
He's trying to make this a fair fight. Ow!
I boxed him to death.
I have your mind.
Clearly not really death, because he won somehow.
But the struggle is way better if it happens through a cutscene.
What?
You're tearing me apart, Leonov.
Oh my gosh. How dare you.
Of course, he's dead, but we're still alive.
Nick! Where are you? Meet me on the landing pad.
I'm on my way.
Hurry, you don't have much time before the other two bombs go off.
Now we gotta race out of here Metroid style. And it's a pretty tight time limit, but we're gonna fuck around. instead of running through that door.
Okay.
Because you may remember an element of this game that we haven't seen in this level, but it was pretty memorable last time. It's the gnomes. Every level except the first and the last two has 2 gnomes in it. And we're right at the end of the level. We got to get 2 gnomes during the escape sequence.
That's a dick move, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, needless to say, collecting all the gnomes on your own without a walkthrough, pretty unlikely. We do get a nice shortcut for taking this alternate path, though. This gets us a lot closer than the regular path does. And there's this side route around the electrified part. Works out nicely. These guys are wearing slightly different uniforms because they're the level 2 meat puppets, the MP2s.
Are they really called MP2s?
Yes, they are. And the first ones were called MP1s.
Wow. These naming conventions are probably the best I've ever heard. Ever.
That explosion when you walk through the door always happens, but it doesn't do any damage. It just knocks you down, wastes a couple seconds. That also happens most of the time. Scientist drops down.
A lack of guardrails is causing like countless workplace death. We need to do something about this.
Yeah, that was purely accidental. I didn't even see him, that guy. Then the elevator stops just before the floor that we're supposed to get off on, and if we don't jump up and get up there ourselves, the elevator falls and we die instantly.
Also, that was another workplace death. We had nothing to do with that.
Pretty much, yeah.
That box fell on that man's head.
Yeah, he will try to run away if you don't TK him. But if you do TK him, he just dies from falling debris. However, we can also die from falling debris. It's an instant kill.
That I kind of appreciate that, but again, dick move.
Yeah, it's a lot of fake difficulty. This is designed to kill you a couple of times your first time through. And we're almost out of time. Right in this room is where the general is. See him right over there. But we have one more gnome to get. So if we climb up here, we can just barely see his hat. And we have to get it just right so that we can TK it. There it is.
That is...
It's getting away.
Oh no.
That's almost as bad as, like, front mission.
Gnome, please.
Okay, can we make it?
Oh!
1 second to spare.
Literally 1 second.
Wahaha. I saw you try and get the gnome, you idiot.
Nick Scryer. I should have killed you when I first saw you. The best agent I ever trained returns to me as my enemy.
Train me.
I love how overactive the general is.
Yeah, he's a cheeseball. And they could have just both killed each other there. Would have ended the game pretty quickly.
Where's Sarah? Why did I trust her?
Pay attention to the music here. It is atrocious.
I love the flute.
They're trying to be 007, like... That's the thing, is like... Some of the riffs are like... Na-na, na-na, but not quite there.
How can we combine butt rock, FMV action scenes, and jazz flute all in one musical piece?
They found a way.
That's a good sign. As is the ending screen of the level. Always a good sign when you make it this far. Lots and lots of unlockables this time.
Holy crap.
Including concept art. I'm going to have to start posting that in the thread. But for now, we skipped a fucking tutorial, and this was a good one, so let's go back. Relive it in a flashback.
Okay, Nick, let's learn about mind drain, also referred to as
sure, why not?
Mind drain absorbs
Did he have a
energy
fro
from another
last
person's
time?
brain and
Absolutely
removes
not.
your
But that's
start off
not
with
as
the
important
basics.
as do we have a
Eliminate this
goatee?
thought however
He
you
also
like.
had facial
Then I'll
reconstruction.
tell you how to drain it.
Where is your face?
Yeah, Nick's goatee is back.
Excellent.
I know you missed it.
And hair. We have a little bit.
Hair is a relative term.
Now get close to the body. Then press and hold the mind drain button to drain the corpse. Hold the button down. The drain will end automatically. However, if you release early, the draining will stop at that point.
Saucy.
Draining a dead body only replenishes part of your energy. To replenish all of your energy, you need to drain a live target. We'll try that in the next room.
I thought this was a simulation.
Okay, so let's drain a live target now. You can only drain a person who is unaware of your presence. Sneak up on the enemy from behind until you get close. Then perform the mind drain.
I'm pretty sure that's a lie. You have drained a person who knew you were there.
Yeah, that is true. It's not actually stealth. You just have to be behind them in order to lethally mind drain them.
That's gotta hurt. Those guys will never get ahead with that job.
Wow.
Sorry. Let's move on.
He was a coworker and a friend.
Wow.
Fuck you, Barrett.
He's gone forever. And all I had to offer him and his family was a shitty pun.
Now for something a little tougher. I want you to sneak up behind each of these guards and mind drain them until they pop, without being detected by either one. Go for it.
The real reason I had to move this to the end of the video was because Barrett has all the best lines, so I wanted you guys to have a crack at making some head-exploding jokes before he took the good ones.
Oh, gosh.
How can I joke about such serious matter?
Yeah, no. Something like that's just gonna give me a splitting headache.
How dare you make jokes about this serious matter, gray matter, also.
Mom, a man just died here.
Oh, that's using your noggin.
Excellent. Next you'll replenish your power or die.
Good one.
So why are we
This
killing
last
people here?
test,
I'm trying to think of a
deplete
reason,
all
but
of
I'm
your psi
stumped.
energy to start. Then use mind drain.
I
to
see
replenish
what you
all of
did
your
there.
energy within the time
That's a
limit.
stretch.
Anything goes, Nick. Do whatever it takes to get all of your psi energy back.
That last section there was actually the hardest of the bunch because the stealth in this game is really, really terrible. And it was actually required for that one segment. Here we just get to go nuts if we want to. We could kill everybody and then drain all their corpses, so long as we end up with a max psi gauge. But I had to do at least one successful head explosion.
Took you 30 seconds to do it, but you did it.
I never said it was going to be easy. I did say it was going to be beautiful.
That is a lot, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mind Drain is excellent. Really opens up the game. It's a good thing they give it to you so early.
Yeah, they really should, too, because the whole emphasis is on the psychic abilities, so...
Yeah. You saw me earlier. I TK'd a guy to the ground and then I Mind Drained him immediately afterwards. Basically gives you, infinite psi energy as long as there's targets for your psi attacks.
Although I do need to wonder what was going on in this agency.
Well, that was draining. But one thing to remember, Nick. No brain, no drain. Headless bodies have no psi energy, so keep it in mind. Let's get out of here. It's time for a cold one.
And another great reason to move these to the end is Barrett always suggests you get some food or some beer afterwards, so after you watch the videos, make sure to indulge him.
We just killed like 10 people. They were our coworkers, and 9 of them were our friends.
At least 9 of them. Now, the thing there is, you gotta wonder, since they're getting the cold ones. Do they want to make sure that they have plenty ahead?
Sure.
I never said these were good.
Yeah, you didn't. So, the concept art we unlocked in this level was the General and Barrett. Barrett's earliest ones are he's a big, fat, giant white guy in a suit, so he literally is Kingpin. It's a good thing they changed it.
Wow, I'm on the ball.
Yeah, no kidding. And you may be interested in seeing who the General originally was modeled after. I'll just put that in the Discord.
Oh, I'm interested already.
Yeah, you're gonna like it. Who does that remind you of?
Are you fucking joking me?
Excuse me? Sure, why not?
Sure, okay.
Yep. So we were originally going to face off against Kingpin and David Bowie.
Oh my god. Fucking, not even just normal David Bowie, fucking Ziggy.
Hell fucking yeah.
Fucking Ziggy Bowie, oh my god.
So Psi-Ops knows what's up. This is why I have to post the concept art in the thread, so look forward to that. And I will see you next time as we face more barely non-copyrighted characters.
Barely.
Very, very much so.